Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Cancers out there. Cancers, this is your 1212 portal reading. So on December 12th, the 1212 code portal activates your Merkabic field. And when this happens, you're in alignment with the human heart connecting to unity consciousness. Merkaba is our light spirit body, the energetic field that surrounds us when we're tapped into a higher state of consciousness. The shape is a star tetrahedron, which many of you may be familiar with. I have one here. And it is believed that this formation of energy allows our light body to travel to higher dimensions. The Merkaba is referred to as a chariot or mode of transport for our light body. And this 1212 portal activates and facilitates this energy, raises our consciousness, and unlocks new insights, and allows us to perceive outside of our physical reality. Okay, my dear Cancers, so before I get started, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or you can get your hands on the decks that I'm using. So let's go ahead and invite Spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that my Cancers need to hear. Messages for Cancers regarding this 1212 activation or this 1212 portal. Messages for my fellow Cancers for this 1212 activation or 1212 portal, please. All right, Cancers, I'm feeling these cards. All right, and we get spirituality, number 77. Wow, so this is all about ascension, you guys. This is your spiritual journey. Woo, sorry, getting a little bit turned around here. Sorry, guys. This is about your spiritual journey. This is about ascension. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot to see what additional messages come through here. This is a major activation for my Cancerians out there, this Merkabic field. We get the Four of Wands, and we get the Ace of Swords, okay? We get the Queen of Pentacles, and we get the Five of Pentacles. Oh, Cancers, yeah. We get the Emperor in reverse, and we get the Fool in reverse. Okay, overall energy, Cancer, this is the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is telling me that there is a blessing on its way, but it's something that you need to make sure that you are seeing from a higher perspective in order to receive it. Okay, I do feel like it's going to be shocking. I do feel like it's going to be a surprise. It may come in the form of someone or something that you're not expecting. So that's why Spirit is saying you need to be open to receiving. Underneath there, we have the Judgment. So for many of you, it's about not being too judgmental. I am getting with the Four of Wands here. I am getting for many of my Cancers, this could be in the form of a soulmate. Okay, it doesn't have to be though. And remember, soulmates don't have to be romantic. But what I'm getting is I'm seeing my Cancerians here being quite closed off either to a particular person or to a particular situation, because with this Judgment card, they've closed themselves off to it, or you've closed yourself off to this particular person, or to love, or to this form, or to receiving is what I'm getting because of what you've been through in the past. Yeah. I do sort of with the Four of Wands here as well, the Two of Cups. For many of you, this is going to be a romantic, spiritual partnership, okay? And it may be one that you thought was dead and gone, okay? For others of you, this is just the energy of balance that you've closed yourselves off to. And whether this is in your home life as a mother, as a father, as a husband, as a wife, okay, at work, but in general, you've closed yourself off to actually giving what you're getting, Okay, and what I mean by that is my Cancers, and I'm seeing that with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse, that now is your time to receive. Okay, underneath the Two of Cups, we get the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, there may have been a difficult separation. There may be a need for you to release what has happened in the past. There's some sort of regret. There's some sort of sadness. There's some sort of sorrow hitched or harnessed to this Two of Cups energy, to the way you view love, to the way you view receiving, okay, what you're giving out, okay, which is love. And that's love is the way you make food. It's the way you do your job, what you do for money. It's the way you make love, okay? It's the way your relationship with your friends, your family, your romantic partners. There's some sort of sadness, sorrow, loss, or grief that's attached to that. And we get the Two of Wands, okay? For many of you, with the Two of Wands and the Four of Wands showing up, many of you may be on a twin flame journey. Many of you might be trying to call in your soulmate, trying to manifest that energy. And what I see here is with the Judgment card, you're closed off to love. Your heart has been closed, Cancer. And Spirit's like, we want to bring in this huge blessing for you. But you need to be open to it. You need to see the bigger picture. Now, the energy that you're releasing, or maybe even that you're currently in, we have the Four of Wands. This is stability. This is a contract. So this could talk about a soul contract. It could talk about a marriage. It could just be your stability. It's about happiness. It's about protection. The Four of Wands is the minor arcana version of the Sun card. But with the Ace of Wands, what I'm seeing is for some of you, there's a connection, or there's this new beginning or clarity or alignment to receiving a balanced energy, balanced relationship, balanced love. And with these two fours, I'm getting the Master number 44 coming out and the Emperor number 4. So we have 3 4s. So this is going to be a very important numerological sequence for my Cancers out there. 44 is about perseverance. It's about stability. It's about growth. This is what you want. You want to also reap the rewards, what you've been waiting for. But there's something here that's out of alignment. This 12-12 portal is asking you to release this. Okay, to come into alignment. And that's going to start with your spiritual journey. All right, with this meditation, what I'm getting is making sure you're creating the time and the space, Cancer, to come into alignment, to connect with source energy, your spirit guides, and your angels, to open up that crown chakra. This spirituality card 77 is telling me that many of you have been on your own for quite some time. The path of the mystic, the path of the yogi. I'm seeing this hermit energy, this ascetic energy. But Spirit's saying, I'm trying to bring you something here. I want to bring you love. I want to bring you balance. And so there may be a need for you to step into this sort of feminine energy of receiving. Because what Spirit is saying is, Cancers, with this Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles in reverse, there's something here that's been holding you back. This is a feeling of lack. This is self-sabotage. This is loneliness. This is rejection. This is going it alone. The Five of Pentacles is a very extremely spiritual card. It's not about taking the path of least resistance. It's about taking the high road, which is sometimes harder, which is sometimes lonely. And many of you have become or have come to believe that you have to do it on your own, that you cannot take anyone along with you on this journey. And sometimes that's true, but Spirit's saying, I think we've gotten a little bit carried away with ourselves. The Queen of Pentacles tells me that this is that Cancerian energy, even though it's Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is the Queen of Pentacles is an over-giver, an over-nurturer. Some of you guys have been parents and you've channeled all your energy into your children or into your business or into other people's well-being. And this 12-12 portal is asking you to see beyond that. Okay, it's bringing you back to the Four of Pentacles. What is your stability? Finding that inner stability. So no matter what's going on around you, it can't be it can't be shaken, can't be shook. All right, so the Queen of Pentacles, this 12-12 energy is saying it's time now to nurture yourself. It's time to love and to be loved. Because many of you guys, there is an energy. What I'm getting with this Four of Cups, there is an energy, there is this blessing that wants to come to you. And this blessing may already be in your energetic field, but you're out of alignment. There's confusion. There's a lack of clarity. And so whether this is another person, okay, or not, when we're in alignment, we're going to attract others who are also in alignment. But this Five of Pentacles is energy that needs to be worked on, coming out of feeling like you don't deserve it or you can't have it. Okay, focusing on what you don't have rather than being grateful for what you do, and aligning yourself with source energy and your inner and your higher self to attract the abundance that Cancer you so deserve. Because I'm getting here that this has been, I'm getting like a level of frustration here. I'm getting a level of frustration of maybe attracting partners or situations that are so close, but they fall short. Okay? Or attracting the right person or the right situation, but then this self-sabotage kicks in. And this tendency to overgive or to lose yourself in a situation or in others, instead of setting up your own boundaries. What I'm seeing here is this 12-12 portal is going to allow you and give you the confidence to start something new. Whether it's with a previous connection or whether it's just after this energy comes, after integrating this energy. Many of you guys I'm getting are doing meditations. Some of you may be on a twin flame journey or a soulmate, trying to manifest your soulmate through meditation and through prayer and through manifestation. But the Fool card in reverse is telling me that there have been difficulties in starting this because I feel like, Cancer, we haven't been setting up our boundaries appropriately. But what we're doing here is we're releasing control, and the Emperor represents Aries energy, but also masculine energy, and it's this distorted masculine energy that we have to give and give more in order to receive. And my Cancers, this 12-12 portal is opening us up and activating the energy within us to understand that we are enough, that we have enough, and that we don't have to do more to receive love or to receive abundance, that we are simply enough. And we're walking away from this distorted masculine energy, which is keeping us from a brand new cycle. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and see what additional messages come through for my Cancers, please, regarding this 12-12 portal. Okay, we get Mother of the Sea, Goddess. I surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean. Okay, if this isn't Cancerian energy, I have no idea what is. What I'm seeing here, Cancer, is that there's this need to step into that feminine energy and receive what is trying to come to you. For some of you, it is about love and relationships, but for others, it's the stability. It's stepping into that flow and allowing yourself to receive the success that is due. Mother of the Sea tells me, especially with the Queen of Pentacles energy, many of you guys are parents, or you guys have created something, whether it's a business, whether it's a family, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a home, whether it's a life that is really, truly beautiful. But surrendering to this flow, the creative flow of the ocean, is opening up these channels, this portal, this 12-12 portal that's open to you, allowing this abundance to come to you. We get the inner temple, life lessons. I go within my shadow for deep spiritual growth. Yeah, many of you guys, you have been in this process of learning really, really tough life lessons. And they're connected to inner child, like inner child work. There may be maternal healing taking place because we get the Queen of Pentacles and we get Mother. It could be something connected to you being a mother or a relationship with your mother. But Cancer, what I'm saying is that you guys have gone in, this spirituality is supporting that. You've been doing the shadow work. The work that you're doing is going to pay off, but you need to be open to receiving what the universe wants to shower you with. And we get the Lapis Lazuli star. My inner vision guides me to my higher purpose. So trusting your intuition, you guys. You guys are very, very powerful empaths, healers, and psychics. That's coming out very clear with this spirituality. You have a strong foundation, but there's something here that was out of alignment, and it can be anything. But Spirit is coming in to say this 12-12 portal is activating within for you to nurture that, to really learn these tough life lessons so that you can release yourself from any sort of controlling energy, whether it's a partnership, but for many of you, it's going to be this aspect of this something coming from within. It could be ego. It could be standing in this distorted masculine energy of having to give, and overgive. At the bottom of the deck, you get the Father of the Sky, God. I release the weight of the world from my shoulders. Yeah. No longer being responsible for everybody else, but recognizing that you only have to be responsible for yourself. Okay, and I'm not talking about not taking care of your children or your dependents, but many of you guys have been in this maternal energy, you're caregivers. But what Spirit's saying is it's time now to be guided by your inner vision, to walk the path of your higher purpose. This really difficult cycle of learning lessons, Cancer, is coming to an end. And it's something that's been keeping you out of alignment. It's been not allowing you to be open to receive this blessing. And for many of you, it's in the form of love. We get Mother and Father. So again, for some of you guys, this absolutely has to do with a soulmate or a divine counterpart loving relationship, because we have Mother of the Sea and we have Father of the Sky. And where do they meet? On the beautiful horizon, and that is infinite. That's powerful. Compassion. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth. Okay, between heaven and earth. Spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. Many of you guys, this has to do with unconditional love. It may be a romantic situation. It very well is. It's like mother and father energy. It's divine counterpart energy. Being open to receiving. This is my Four of Wands. This is my 1111 card with the Four of Cups. Being open to receiving this gift. And there's no coincidence. It's saying that, our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth without judgment. Two of Cups. Wow. I mean, this is just so intense, Cancer. At the bottom of the deck, you get consciousness. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up, so that we can include them in our reality. So when we talk about multidimensional aspects, it's like signs and synchronicities, trusting your intuition. You are being guided onto your higher path to follow your higher purpose. But you do need to release this emperor energy, this controlling, this ego-based, this fear-based energy, that if you don't work hard, if you don't continue to make others happy, if you don't continue to do all the work for everybody else, that you won't receive what Spirit is trying to bless you with. Focus your attention on the signs and synchronicities that you are getting, your inner vision, okay? Your third eye, Cancer. You have to trust the signs and synchronicities that you are getting to help you guide you on this path. Additional messages for my Cancers, please. The Secret Language of Light by Denise Jarvie. I also see this compassion, number 15. This is the card. This is devil energy. This is Capricornian energy. This is about life lessons. Now we have Saturn and Jupiter that are moving out of Capricorn and into Aquarius for a 3-year period. So it's like telling me here, Cancer, that your time, your period of learning these tough lessons, Saturn and karma has been really hammering you. It's time for that to change. It's time for you to receive. And for those of you who have been trying to call in love or a soulmate energy or twin flame, it's like this is coming, but you have to be open to receiving it. Because I know you've been through so much, Cancer. And this compassion that you extend to everybody else that we're seeing in that Queen of Pentacles energy now needs to be brought back, and you need to channel it inward, so that unconditional love can flow from source through your heart and into the world. Okay, and we see the world here, and we see that unconditional love coming from the divine masculine in order for the divine feminine to receive. And look at that, we have number 44 coming out again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 or 5 fours here coming out. So Cancer, in all of these readings, the numerological synchronicities have been out of this world. But when Spirit comes through to say to focus our attention on multidimensional aspects that show up, the number 44 and 4 is going to be really important for you guys. All right, so you get soulmating. Absolutely. Spirit doesn't want to deny the fact that there's a very intense soulmate energy and connection here. 34 breaks down to a 7, so we have 2 numerological sequences. And look, at the bottom of the deck, we have remembrance, number 11. So for many of you guys, this has to do with twin flame energy. Okay, but soulmating, 34 breaking down to a 7, you are going to be getting signs and synchronicities, communications, like taps on your shoulder from your spirit guides and from your angels with the number 7 and with the number 4. Okay, really, really important message there for you guys. Now, number 34, soulmating. The message here is a new encounter or a deepening of an already existing union will profoundly change the way you perceive unconditional love. Chemistry between 2 people does not mean they are life partners. You have entered each other's life to awaken, expand, and open your hearts so wide that they may never close again. It may last for a moment, a season, or a lifetime. Time is not necessary to shift the cogs of your heart and feel the absolute ecstasy of you. A moment can open you to euphoria. The purpose of a soul relationship is to mirror your love and light, and melt away any hard edges or walls you have built. Whatever is mirrored will intensify. Love and peace will feel bigger, but so will fear and pain. This reveals any wounds that hold us away from love, so we can heal them as we embrace more of the love we already recognize. Wow, Cancer. Many of you guys, this 12-12 portal is bringing you a very important soul connection, or it's deepening a current one. Okay, there may be one where there was a false start with this Ace of Swords. You may not be in communication, but Spirit is opening you up to receive. Spirit wants to bring this mother and this father, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, together. You need to trust your intuition. Again, we get that false start for many of you with the Fool and the Emperor, and Spirit saying it's important that you stand your ground, you set your boundaries. But again, you release the need to do it all. You release the need to overgive. Allow this to come into your life. Allow this healing to take place. You have learned such hard lessons, Cancer, and that time is over. Now it's time to enjoy this human experience that we signed up for, and enjoy it fully through love, through passion, through euphoria. Open yourself up to receive. Okay, meditation. Take a moment to connect to Source through quiet, reflective meditation. Yeah, so many of you guys, this is just about upping your spiritual practice. Sometimes we can be more consistent than other times. If you already have a spiritual practice, that's fine. Spirit wants you to understand the importance of this and connecting to Source energy. Vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. Okay, so for many of you, this is about raising your vibration. You've been through some really tough life lessons. You've been doing the shadow work. Spirit wants to reassure you that that this period, this karmic period of Saturn and Jupiter and Capricorn is coming to an end. Okay, and we get starseed. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. For some of you, this soulmate relationship may be a twin flame journey. And we get intuition. I just had to pull another. Trust your intuition. It's been guiding you to seek the answers you seek. So again, many of my Cancers out there, I know you are empaths and you're healers and you're light workers. And for those of you also who are starseeds, there are messages and guidance here for you. But for many of you, the coming together of Father Sky and Mother Sea, this is exactly meant to raise the vibration of the planet through your loving light, if you accept it. Okay. All right, Cancers, I hope you found clarity and guidance in these messages. I love you so much. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful day.